Alright, welcome back to World Breakers. We had our roll-off, and Max, who plays Torin, won that. So what happened last time?
So, last time, on Strixhaven, we were all gathered in the cafe, after having taken our individual things, and suddenly, one of the chefs in the kitchen just couldn't take the heat, so she got out, saying, it's spicy. And, well, there was like a kitchen in the bar. So we were like, that's odd, and went in there, and turns out, there were several unconscious students. So we tried to pull them out and screamed for help. We also, before this, we played a new game with some weird arcane doohickeys. And yeah, we fought some steam Memphits. However you say that word.
Yeah, methods.
And we won. And nothing else happened.
Yay! You get an inspiration.
Hey.
Look at you. All right. So yes, there was a game of Wizards Gizzards, the first annual game of Wizards Gizzards, wherein a new potential friend won a fuzzy bag. I'm getting to my notes on this thing.
That's not a euphemism.
Yes, you fought the Miffits. You, along with Tusktooth, who is the owner of the tavern. So, all of the people were pulled to safety. Nurses and stuff were called to care for anyone who was knocked out to make sure it wasn't the hallucinogenic gas and stuff like that. The group left, the group being Emrian, Evan, and Torin. You were leaving the tavern, and you saw a big minotaur. Basically told him it's dangerous that way. Shit went down. There was a shit ton of bugs and steam, and he basically told you that you were full of shit, and you guys went about your way. Does anyone remember where you guys were headed?
Oh, right. I missed part of it, of the recap. We went to Witherbloom and found a note from our friend, who apparently is no longer on campus. Got expelled.
For asking too many questions.
Oh, wait, what?
Finn,
Yeah, dude,
Isaac,
got expelled.
Yes, so let me get back to... The note said, "Sorry for not telling you in person, but I will be heading home. After finding the newspaper articles, I started asking too many questions. Keep Dusty safe for me. Ask my buddy at the nurse station about your gift I commissioned. P.S. Dusty's bed is inside the box."
Oh yeah, Dusty was a little
Bone rabbit.
skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
you are still in Finn's room. There was nothing, you didn't see anything else in the room other than the box and the note. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do afterwards?
What time is it now?
It's close to the end of the day. Like, it's starting to get dark, but not dark yet.
Ugly. I say we go to the nurse's station before it closes, I guess.
Okay.
That seems fine to me.
Okay, you guys make your way back to the nurse's station. Everyone roll a perception check.
Yep.
No.
Don't then. That's a nat one if you say no.
Never mind.
That's a 7.
Hey, I also rolled a 7.
I rolled
I
a
think that's a plus
6.
6.
Okay.
Oh, I had a 7 total.
I think I have a... yeah, so... oh no, that's an 11.
Oh, an 11 will do it. You do have to cross the area of where the tavern is to get to the nurse's station, as it is on the other side. And you see that same Minotaur again. Someone you haven't noticed ever. And now you've seen him 3 times in one day. And he's just standing outside of the tavern. Looks confused, as if he's trying to get in, but they won't let him in.
Told you, dude, bugs.
Yeah, it's not safe to go in there.
You believe me now?
Callan, if you would go ahead and describe your character.
So he's a minotaur, about 7 foot 3-ish inches, with dark brown hair from towards the bottom of his legs, from what you can see, where his hooves are. Tan skin. He's got light blue eyes. And trying to get in the tavern.
No, we weren't kidding. It's really not safe in there. There's bugs, and it had a horrible mess in the kitchen.
There were some monsters.
I just came from the tavern.
You missed it. It happens fast, dude. Monsters attack fast.
Yeah, they're still cleaning
I
up
haven't
in
seen any
there.
monsters here.
Have you never
Monsters,
seen...
you killed them all.
Have you not seen any monster attacks in your time here at Strixhaven?
Not really.
Have you not left your dorm room?
I'm here, aren't I?
Before this.
Yes. I work here.
Damn, he's good.
That's true. He does work here.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I'd work with him.
You're a man of mystery.
Can I insight check Imrian?
Yes, you can.
That's going to be a 19.
Damn it. That's a 6. Yeah, I do work with him. That part is true. The familiarity is obviously forced in a sense of there's not a lot of interaction going on between them two, so he doesn't know a lot, but the sentence is not untruthful.
He's just talking like Evan. It's catching on.
It's the catching on.
Huzzah.
Your truth is filled with lies.
Reality is false.
Anyway, it's not safe to go in there right now. I think they still have it cordoned off, but we're not on the clock right now.
Okay. Wonder why they closed it though.
Well, because all the
You're saying it's a monster. Would it have just been bad food?
no, it's
Health
definitely a
code
monster.
violation.
Yeah.
That's
What's
probably
that?
that is. I would bet you five. I would bet you 5 fucking gold that if anything is in the newspapers about this tomorrow, it will be that there's a health code violation.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that one.
Torn facepalm.
Yeah, I
Both
don't
the health code violation and the newspaper.
How come the people who work at the restaurant don't know about health code violations?
Makes you.
That is a concern.
I don't work in the kitchen.
I don't either. I just serve the drinks and make the drinks.
You have the code for beverages.
I mean, Yavana said something over orientation, but I didn't understand anything he said, and he wouldn't repeat himself or explain. So,
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'm never eating here again.
That really tracks in kitchens. And there's also the training that you get is you're supposed to do it this way, but this is how I do it.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
we're
just
about
has
to
a
head-
trainer.
Move them around.
Yeah.
As a trainer, I can verify that every time I train someone, I was like, "Now, this is the way that you're supposed to do it." Proceeds to do it, and then never does it the right way again.
Yeah. Evan.
That's me.
A halfling walks up to you, hands you a sealed parchment.
What the fuck? What is this?
It is a sealed parchment.
No, like, where did you come from? Like, who sent you with this to me?
I don't know. I just deliver what's in my bag. This has your name on it.
How did you find me?
How do you know their name?
Yeah!
It's on your bag.
I was just waiting for the "Hello, my name is" sticker on your.
Yeah, you can
He's
see that
lying.
Evan still has his name tag from the Biblioplex just like on his bag.
Likely story. Alright, you stick around while I open this, okay? I need someone to hold accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Evan opens the letter.
Evan, you open the letter. It says, "No matter your business, meet me in my office today as soon as you can. I beg your help in a delicate matter whose importance cannot be overstated. I shall await you in a purple hooded robe. The note is signed Dr. Donnell. When you look up from your letter, you notice that the halfling is gone.
I asked them to stay.
I was keeping my eyes on the halfling.
And then you proceeded to threaten him.
I didn't. I said you better stick the fuck around. I need someone to hold accountable. I didn't say what that meant. I just said that what if I had follow-up questions, because I don't know a Dr. Donnell, so now I'm not going to show up, and it's the halfling's fault.
I was definitely reading that over Evan's shoulder.
Evan was definitely reading it out loud.
Oh.
Hey, who's Doctor the something?
Donnell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's that?
Oh,
I'm guessing someone that needs Evan's help for something.
Have I heard of Dr. Donnell?
Go ahead, and anyone who would like to make a history check.
Boo. This is gonna go
Wow.
good for me.
I'm rolling like shit.
I don't have any bonuses.
I got a 9.
5.
14.
He didn't say where to meet him at.
It just says his
I thought
office.
it did say something.
It just
Yeah.
says the office.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll go to the
offices are
doctor's
here.
office.
Who got the 14?
Me.
Okay. Torin, you recognize Dr. Donnell's name as a ex-student who used to go to Strixhaven, was the youngest to ever graduate from Strixhaven with a doctorate at the age of 24. She now works for the college as one of the professors of the Lorehold College.
I probably would have heard about her while going through the yearbooks. Do I remember what year she graduated?
Just a moment. There we go. She graduated probably about 10 years ago. So she's about 34, 35 currently.
And Evan, you're Lorehold?
No.
Mm-mm. Evan is Silverquill.
Oh, I remember reading about her in the yearbooks. She's the youngest one to ever graduate here. She's one of Adeline's professors.
Do you know where their office is?
We could ask Adeline.
That's fine with me. I thought we were going to the medic.
What time did the note say that I needed to meet her?
As soon as possible.
Fine. Okay, I'll go deal with her. You guys go to the nurse's office.
No, we should stick together. I don't know if I trust anyone who works at this college, and to be frank, we're all tired from that fight. I'm spent.
God.
We should
Why don't we go to
probably
the
go to the
office?
nurse and then we'll go together.
I just leveled up. I'm good.
What does that mean?
I got gains.
Is that a material plane rents?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get it.
Okay.
But I don't know. I feel like I can trust her because she's like, she went here. She's a girl boss. I think that those are all good signs. You
I
know,
don't need to go to the
graduated
medic.
at 20. I mean, yeah, and she's a medic.
That's true. Do we even need to go to the? Oh wait, yeah. Because Finn left us something there.
Did you say she was a medic?
Yeah, doctor.
Doctor, yeah, that makes complete sense.
Okay, sorry. That took me for a loop for
Doctor equals medical.
Definitely. Actually, my shoulder's been kind of tense lately, so I think I'll probably go visit her sooner rather than later.
Cool. How about you two go and find out where she is, and I'll go pick up whatever Finn left us.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
you need an escort, Lauren?
Hmm?
Do you need an escort?
Why don't you take him? He's large and imposing.
No offense.
Was that offensive?
I don't know.
How scary
I don't
looking
know how that would.
is... What's your character's name again?
We didn't ask.
Skylar.
Oh, how scary looking is he?
Mild, scary. Not trying to, but just the size of him and with the horns kind of makes him look a little bit scary.
Turn resists being scared of you.
The current nurse is a minotaur too. You guys should totally I don't know. Actually, that sounds it sounds like I'm being stereotypical now that I said it out loud.
Evan.
Yeah.
Not all minotaurs know each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna humble myself. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to punch me right here in the face, you can for reparations.
So who's this other Minotaur?
Oh, he's the head nurse right now at the moment. He's a current student, but the old nurse died, so now he's taken over. He's a senior. Cool dude.
You know, there's actually a lot of minotaurs that go to this school. There's the librarian, there's you, there's the nurse, there's that one sir.
I guess more of us wandered in here.
Seems like it.
Okay. So
Do you want to go to the nurse's office? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Gardar.
Gardar?
Garadar.
Gardar.
I don't see the need to go to the nurse's office.
Ooh.
To
He's
protect
a
me from any nefarious ne'er-doers.
Yeah, I'd really rather Torin not be. I mean, Torin is a badass, but I really would rather them not be alone if more explosions happen. So, if you wouldn't mind, I mean,
When
we
was there an
can't.
explosion?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. You have to be in the know to know, you know?
Where?
Were you late like Evan was?
I was super late.
Yeah, but even
What?
late, Evan knew about the explosions. Evan
Because I
was here
was
for the
there.
explosion. Were you working?
I don't know. When was this supposed explosion happen?
Well, it definitely happened, and it was like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, like the afternoon. What time of
I
day
don't-
was it?
I thought it was like late night or early evening, something like that.
it was
Yeah.
it was
What are
like
we
8,
talking
9
about?
o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Well, where did it happen then?
On campus. Everything
Mhm.
happens on campus, am I right?
Yeah, that's really weird. Material plane schools are really weird. Not like they put it in any of the projections.
What's a projection?
Oh,
Yeah, I need to know that one too.
it's like moving pictures. It's like an
So what are
illusory.
pictures?
That's right. They're like paintings.
You've never seen a picture before?
I've seen drawings.
Yeah, like the drawings we have up in
a drawing is a picture. You're painting a picture. You've ever heard the word picture before?
I never knew what it meant.
Well, if you stick with Torin, you'll get even smarter than that. Torin's got knowledge on lock.
Well, I guess you'll have to explain a couple of things.
Torin looks at.
Oh no.
Having talked to someone playing.
Since you're going to be teaching me a few things, where's the nurse's office? For starters.
The nurse's office is on the central campus. So not too far from where you guys are now. You could easily walk there maybe 10 minutes.
It's about a 10-minute walk down this way.
Okay. Lead the way.
So, which school are you in?
Witherbloom.
Witherbloom. Does he look like he's in Witherbloom?
Yeah. I mean, he does have, like, green in his pants.
Mm.
Green in my pants. Green in my pants.
He's not, like, overflowing in, like, the Witherbloom colors. But you can tell that there are Witherbloom colors in his aesthetic. It's just not, like, slapping you in the face.
Torin is not overtly. Torin is not very discreetly sizing you up and just trying to figure out like who you are and like why you're so unaware of the current events that are happening at the school.
Y'all talked about this explosion. Where did it happen?
All over campus, they evacuated everybody to the outer fields.
Don't remember that.
And you were here on day one?
Yep.
Do I like trust him?
Make an insight check.
Does he just not remember what he did yesterday? Insight, that's a 15.
15. Gardar, you can make either a persuasion if you're telling the truth or a deception if you're telling a lie. Keep what you're actually telling to yourself.
$17.
17. And what was your roll again, Torin?
15.
15. He seems truthful.
Remind me again, Dan, how many weeks ago did the explosion happen?
The explosion happened like 3.5 weeks ago. It happened midweek. It was, I believe, 3 days after orientation day.
What were you doing the night of 3 days after orientation? Mm-hmm. Torin walks like 3 steps ahead, and doesn't quite turn their back on you, but is kind of just like closing themselves off from the conversation a little bit.
I did not get what
They
he
don't
said.
fully
he was
trust
doing.
you. Sorry. Torin's just like walking a little bit ahead of Gardar now and just kind of closing themselves off from the conversation a little bit because they don't think that they trust this new person.
Okay. Fair enough. So the two of you are going to the nurse's station.
I'll just keep walking the same pace.
Yeah. And then the rest of you, or the other two, Emrian and Evan, y'all are going straight to Lorehold campus.
Yup.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
We're going to start with Gardar and Torin as it is right around the corner, you know. Whereas the other is a good long walk. Torin and Gardar, you make your way towards the nurse's station, and the group or the students you see seem to be just going about their business. You know, some of them are going to work, some are going home or like to their dorms and stuff, just regular stuff. It looks like some people are going towards like the eateries and things like that. Nothing out of the ordinary. You make it to the nurse station and you see your Torin, you see the Minotaur that Finn was talking about. And he sort of waves to you. You can tell that there are a couple more people in the nurse's office that are like wearing lab jackets and things like that. Maybe this is where maybe one of these is the new nurses that we were waiting on. You don't know. He finishes up his conversation and then walks towards you. Hi.
Do I remember his name?
Make a history check.
Oh, goodness. 14?
14. No, because I don't remember his name.
Oh.
I did not write his name down.
Me either. I just say, I assume probably Imrian or Evan would have given me the letter if I didn't have it already.
Yeah.
I just kind of hold it up and go, Finn's gone?
Yeah, he came to see me, before he left. Because he's my best friend. And told me goodbye personally. But he did tell me, these are for you. And he hands you like a small box, a small wooden box. He's already paid for them. So they're free and clear.
Did he say anything as to what exactly he had to leave for?
Not that I'm allowed to repeat. And because he is my best friend, and I am his, I will not betray his trust like that.
That's fair enough. Well, if you think of anything that you can tell us,
He will not
you
be,
know where to find Dimbrian.
he will not be coming back.
Oliver, back up. Go, let me get you water. Go in there. Let me get you water. Get in there. Go, get in there.
Torn just kind of looks down at the box quietly. New people in lab coats. Did they find a replacement nurse?
Yes.
May I ask who they are?
And he sort of like scans the crowd as if he's lost them. And he goes, oh, right there. And behind the desk, you can see sitting down is a gnome that if he had not pointed out this gnome, you would not have seen them. They have short red hair, like kind of a pixie cut. And they have glasses in their jacket pocket and currently are just going through a bunch of notes.
Are they good?
Are they good at being a nurse?
Just, yeah, do they seem good at their job? And
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you see anybody from the tavern, I don't know if they're here or not, just tell them to get better soon, and I'll talk to them later, I guess.
Of course.
This is Gardar. We just met,
Hello.
Hello. He asked me to follow him.
I don't know what's happening. Jordan whispered that to themselves more than anything. Torn's gonna leave the nurse's office and just find a bench outside and open the box.
Okay. Yeah, inside the box is 4 small green blobs.
I poke one.
It jiggles.
Go.
I try to pick it up.
To get back in my.
You are able to pick it up.
Is there a note or anything?
Nope.
I'm
gonna go up to Torin and ask him, do you need me anymore, or am I good to go?
Torn is in the middle of licking some sort of mysterious green blob.
Gonna take that as a yes, and he'll head back to Witherbloom.
You head
Do
back.
you know what this is?
Can I examine it?
Yeah, you can examine
Did
it.
it taste-
So you can, if you're examining it, you can either make an Arcana check or you can make an investigation check.
Did it taste like it was meant to be edible?
5.
Five.
Say 5? Oh no.
It is a green blob.
I don't know. Looks like a green blob to me.
Did it taste like it was supposed to be edible?
No, you licked it and it tastes like an old battery.
Torin puts it back in the box and closes it and silently curses Fenn's name.
Like, we got this really sweet utility gift, but nobody knows how to use it because Finn was the only person who got an explanation.
Yep.
If Gardar's leaving again, Torin's just gonna say, "Hey, before you go, I don't
This
know."
blob.
Yeah.
Blob, it's what for lunch?
Mom's favorite.
I don't know what is up with you. I don't necessarily trust you, but if you genuinely don't know the stuff that's been happening around the school, you didn't hear this from me, but strange things are afoot, and the school isn't exactly a safe place to be, so just, take care of yourself. Don't go poking around anywhere that you shouldn't.
Is anywhere safe?
Honestly?
He'll start walking away.
Wait, was that like a question of like, is anywhere on campus safe, or is anywhere safe?
In general, is anywhere safe?
Torn's gonna head back to Prismari.
Okay. The two of you go to your respective dorms. I assume Gardar is also going to his dorm.
Yes.
Don't know. Is it safe?
Actually,
Well, so far.
Torin, I think instead of going to his dorm, Torin's gonna follow Gardar.
Sneakily or just out in the open?
Sneakily.
Okay.
Sneakily.
Gardar, roll a perception check. Torin, stealth.
I want to say Gardar's dorm room is like
22.
that one spot in Florida that never rains.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I don't think I rolled it. Yeah, no, I've rolled a 17. No, 17. I mean, I'm not gonna be overtly following him. I'm just gonna 30 feet back, act like we just happen to be going the same way.
The awkward goodbye and then departing in the same direction.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you do know that Torin is behind you, sort of following. Does Gardar do anything other than just go to his dorm?
No, he'll just go to his dorm.
Okay, Torin. Is there anything you're looking for?
I just wanted to see if he would go anywhere weird or like I don't know. I just wanted to see if there's anything strange about him. Like
Okay.
I suppose I'll just head back to Prismari if he just goes into the dorms.
He goes into the dorms and you stay there for about 10 minutes, just kind of like, should I stay and stake it out or should I go back? And you play that sort of what if this, what if that, in your head before ultimately deciding to go back to your Prismari campus. Is there anything you're doing in your rooms, guys?
Gardar's going to try and see if he can figure out how to create the potion.
Okay. Yes. So go ahead and roll a nature check.
Nine.
You have not figured out the ingredients yet, but you work on it all the way up until you go to sleep. Torin, is there anything that you're doing in your dorm?
I think Torin gets to his dorm and it's just his mind is filled with like all of the things that happened in the past couple days, just like studying and then taking the exam and then Fenn's gone and a bunch of other weird stuff, and he's just so tired, like, just both mentally and physically and magically, that he just like collapses in his bed and then realizes he forgot to like do the one thing he does every time he comes into his room, and he looks under his bed.
You look under your bed and your item is gone.
Oh no.
I try slapping myself in the face to see if like this is a sledge hallucination. Hallucination.
It's gone.
Torin is going to sit up in his bed and wonder if this is a thing he's going to worry about right this second. And he's going to just stare around his room for like a good 30 minutes before doing anything.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to give you, an actual time to freak out about it. Evan and Imrian.
Mm-hmm.
You walk towards the Lorehold campus. Imrian, you've been to the Lorehold campus a couple of times. They've, part of your exchange student deal is that you help them transcribe old texts from the Astral Sea.
Mm-hmm.
So going along with Evan, you do see there are rugged mesas and steep hills that arise from a wide plain. There's a great chasm that runs under the bridge that you're... Where was I? There's a big chasm.
Yeah.
Big chasm. Okay, a big chasm. There's excavated ruins of an ancient settlement. There's
And somebody shouting sorry from the bottom.
Yeah. There's several star arches that encircle rocky peaks and outcroppings, testifying to like the powerful magical energy that is in this area. There, in the chasm, there to be part of it is ruins and then some of it is like upgraded halls that are now used for things. So like part of it's still untouched, it's still in ruins, and other parts have been upgraded to work for the Lorehold College. So you would know that there's offices down there in the pillar drop. So as you guys are walking in, on the right side of the chasm is pillar drop. You would know if this doctor has an office here in Lorehold, it's probably going to be that way.
Okay. I need you to try. I know I'm the rogue and you're not, but I need you to try staying behind and hiding so that she thinks that I came alone, like her note said.
Oh, you were supposed to come alone?
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Not here.
Yeah, I'll hide.
Okay. Not a Lorehold. Ew.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it'd be very hard to hide here. They're all so serious and stuffy. Just, I don't know. I'll and he just kind of walks back a little bit and then basically just sticks his nose in a book.
Cool. Alright, I'll yell really, really loud, keep an ear out, okay? If something happens.
Sure.
Emrian, roll a stealth
Yep.
check.
Haha! +2. Goody, 18.
18. Okay, not bad.
I look like a stuffy Lorehold nerd.
Nice. So you guys head down to the pillar drop where you know the offices to be. I need both Evan and Emrian to make a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
I got
I'm too busy
a
hiding.
22.
22. Emrian, what was yours?
I got a 6. I'm too busy hiding.
Yeah. Your nose is really in that book.
Uh-huh.
And you hear do 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 do.
Oh, shit.
Not right now. I'm hiding.
Oh, I was gonna say this would be a sandstorm.
I mean, you
I'm
hear,
hiding. What do you want?
of course you're hiding. You're inside my saxophone.
No, I'm not inside your saxophone.
I told
I'm at
you
school.
you could
Although
come.
I'm not quite certain it is a school anymore.
I told you could come out of the saxophone anytime. I would still love you. You are a very good friend. You're like a son to me.
That's a lot to go on right now. Are you high or drunk?
No, you're like a son to me that I had when I was 7 years old. You know?
Hey.
I mean, Thrycreen do it all the time. Anyway, I can't talk right now. I'm hiding.
What are you hiding from?
This doctor?
Did you meet a woman?
No.
A man?
I mean, there's one about 30 feet up ahead, but I don't think that's the right thing.
Well, you go and you get him, Tiger. And then you
That's
hear
not how-
pop, pop, ba-da-da-da, pop, ba-da-da-da-da, and then just nothing. You actually lose Evan in your sights for a second before you pick him back up. Evan.
All of that was me verbally speaking, by the way.
Yeah.
I
Evan,
think Evan just thinks that you've got daddy issues.
it takes you a good couple of minutes before you see a woman in purple robes. Like their back is turned to the window, but you can see them like leaning over a desk. They've got, from what you can see, dark skin. They look to be human. And on one side, on the left side of their head, it's twisted into braids. And the rest of their hair is in loose curls. And it goes to about their shoulders. You see when they turn around, they're wearing boots. The boots are not tied. And you can see that they're wearing just like commoners, very comfy clothing. And they're holding maybe 5 or 6 books in their hand. And whenever they see you, they snap and sort of call you in with their hand, but not say anything, just sort of waving you in.
I think Evan follows and gets in range of them.
Okay.
What's up?
You're Evan.
I'm Evan.
Yes. Okay. So your professor told me that you failed your exam.
Sure did. Yeah. So glad they're going around talking about it. Yeah, that's great.
Okay. So I am your makeup.
What?
So
I thought I could take the buckets again.
no.
Oh. Okay.
So here's the deal, and they put the books like in their chair and pull a piece of parchment out and slap it on the table. So I'm sure you know exactly what this is.
It's paper.
You currently have no idea what this is. Just one. I believe.
You can't trick me, that's paper.
Hold on. I believe it's this one. Nope. I'm trying to get your paper here. Just a minute.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Also a no.
Scary. It's a surprise exam. And nothing more terrifying. I really thought that I was gonna have to fight this woman, but I think that might have actually been easier.
Is this it? This is it. Okay, here we go. Boom. Did you get it?
Did you DM it to me?
No, I'm putting it in the general.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong chat. I see it. It's a map.
It is a map. All right. So here's the deal. We only have today and tomorrow to get this done. You have to get the item and get it back here. And you cannot be seen. I do have, and she rifles through all her pockets. I have a couple of tickets for the gala. I have 5 tickets. I can't go because they know my face and I've already been caught and fired and all that kind of things. But
You've been fired?
were you not informed of what's happening here?
Not a damn. You're like the halfling. They didn't even answer. Like I said, hey, stick around. I'm gonna have questions about this ominous note. And you know what they did? Not stick around.
What do you mean a halfling?
The person who delivered the note.
I don't know anything about halfling. Anyways,
No, because now I feel like something suspicious is happening. That's gonna get me expelled. So actually, let's not move on from that.
Okay.
Who did you think was going to deliver the note?
I don't know. I just gave it to the mail carrier people.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have given it to like my professor or something, and then someone stole it, and then okay. It's less. Sorry, this school makes me paranoid.
Alrighty then. So here's the deal. There was an egg, or let me back up. I believe it's an egg, but the museum does not believe it's an egg. They just believe it's like this magical stone, right? And they think it's pretty, which it is kind of pretty. But they didn't believe me when I said it was dangerous, and I am the only person that is working on a way to contain this thing before it gets out of control. So we have to steal it from the museum. But here's the thing. I am like a learned book person. And I was told that you're a steely person. Like you steal things.
I do.
Okay.
Well, okay. Less so now, but you got hobbies.
Right. So do you have people that you can trust? I have 5 tickets. That's all I could get to the guy.
Yeah, I do, and I think I wave over Emrian.
He was just like standing in the window, like very
Pretty
much
feedback.
book in his face.
Yeah. Occasionally, I'm looking up from the book, but it's very obvious that he's trying to hide.
Okay, so
this is one. This is Emrian. So that's 2 of the tickets.
okay.
And then I got Torin. I'm gonna take Torin, so that's 3 tickets. And then I just met this guy, but I don't know. He's like 7 feet tall, and I feel like we could use that height advantage. Gardar. I think we can bring him.
Okay.
And that leaves one more. I know a guy named Shay. I think I want to bring him in on this. That brings us to 5.
Okay. Yeah. Here are your tickets.
Yes. When is this event?
Tomorrow night.
What time?
It says that in your hand you have the tickets, and it says that the private gala celebrating the opening of the Merc Meyer Stone exhibit.
One more time.
Mm-hmm. The exhibition. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Begins at 6 p.m. and the museum closes at 8 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern Standard Time or
All of the standard time.
okay.
It says that the Museum of Natural History is in Ilisk, which is a big city in Idolanus.
Ooh. Okay.
Field trip.
She goes, now I can teleport you there right now, but you would need your other people.
Okay. Can we meet you here tomorrow at 5 and you teleport us there an hour before the event starts?
Are you sure that's going to be enough time?
Oh, do you want us to get during the event, or do you want us to break in before?
Well, here's the thing. I need you to scout. I scouted a little bit, as you can see here, but there's stuff that's missing. I know that there are alarms. I just don't know where everything is.
Well, and these are my thoughts. I get an unseen servant in there, cast it inside the building, give it an hour to fill in all the blanks and make its own map. That'll be its command, and then we get everything sorted out. And by the time 6 o'clock rolls around.
Okay, here. I need you guys, whoever it is you're taking, this Torin and Gardar and Shay, and this fellow.
Emryd.
Yes, yes. I need you all here in the very early of the morning.
Like before or after the dining hall is open.
If you must wait until after the dining hall is open, you can do so. But this is
It's the most important meal of the day.
This is what Evan.
I can't steal on an empty stomach. No, because if my stomach grumbles while I'm hiding, it's like, oh my, it's embarrassing. It's like, I know I'm better than that, but now they'll think I'm just some like amateur.
very well. Come back after breakfast. Bring all of your people here so that we can go over the plan and I can give you all the details as I have them. You currently have this map.
Yes.
Okay? It is incomplete because I was caught.
Ooh.
They don't
Yeah,
like
you said
this.
you weren't very lucky. Who were you caught by? Where were you caught? What room?
Let me look at. Oh, come on. Here we go. That is much better. I was caught in the gemstone wing.
Okay. So there's okay. Alrighty. Do you remember what the guard looked like? What their vibes were? Friendly, asshole, uniform, casual, business casual, which is a paradox.
They're guards. There's 12 of them. And the museum curator is an elf named Alda. And they most likely have a record of like the areas that guards patrol at night. So you might want to start like in their office. And it's located somewhere on the eastern wing of the first floor.
All right. I'll get my people looking at this as soon as possible. I got you, Doc. We'll get you your egg. Did you name it?
The egg?
Yeah, for when it hatches.
We're gonna try this not to hatch.
Oh. Kind of redundant.
The creature inside is very dangerous. I'm working on a container because the egg is well, let's just say the egg cannot be destroyed.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get this egg, I will be asking more questions about it. I hope you know. I'm just,
Well,
I'm curious.
I was expecting to like explain all of this to the group so that I don't have to say it twice.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll go now. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yes.
By the way, did we get an excuse for missing class?
Yes.
Excused absence? Oh hell yeah! Thank you.
Evan can't wait to jump at a chance to skip class.
We're ditching, but we're doing it legit.
Yeah.
Yay! It's such. Oh, I'm so excited because even when the dean asked us to go to his office, he didn't excuse our absence.
Nope.
No shit.
That bastard.
Okay. So, Evan and Imrian, what do you do?
Head back to the. I think we go. I would go towards the dorms.
Okay. You head towards your dorm. Very well. Are you gonna try to ahead of time talk to anybody in the group that you are attempting to get early in the morning?
I think maybe look for Shay because I know that Torin and Garadar, damn it, and Garadar are doing something.
Okay. Yeah, so you can make a perception check to see if he would be anywhere. Because you don't know what college he's in.
I feel like that might have come up in conversation, but I didn't remember it. Okay, perception on my dog friend. That is a 15.
15. You currently do not see him anywhere.
If I were a dog elf, where would I be? Oh, actually, so the next day is gonna be the next day, right?
Yeah.
Can I cast Unseen Servant with the goal of looking for Shay while I also look for Shay?
Yes.
Just so that the servant. Yeah! Double down, baby. Alright, Unseen Servant, go get him.
Okay, roll a perception check again with advantage.
Okie dokie. It's another 15. And that's a natural 1.
Oh. You do not find Shay.
That son of a bitch.
Imrian, is there anything that you're doing before going to your dorm?
No, not particularly. I guess if the tavern is on my way to the dorm, then I'll stop there to just check in on Yavanish. But other than that, I do not lower the book though
Okay.
until I get to the dorm. So I'm just constantly bumping into shit.
Yeah. You head back to the tavern, and you can see they're still not letting anyone in. But you do see Yavanish sort of talking to one of the mobs, which is the magic cop.
I thought we weren't supposed to do that.
Yavanish finishes up his conversation. You wait maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and he heads to you. Hey man.
Hey.
So, they're just making sure that all of the fumes and stuff got out, just in case it's kind of like that gas situation.
Yeah, that sucked.
Mm-hmm. It is not like the gas situation.
That's a plus.
Mm-hmm. But they were asking where the creatures came from, and they came from 4 cauldrons, but there were only 3 Did you guys take a cauldron?
No?
I can't remember, but I feel like Torin took a cauldron.
Torin took a cauldron.
I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't take one. And I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember much immediately after what happened. I don't feel so good.
Maybe you should go lie down.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't know if the place had cleared out enough for us to start working again. Are you okay?
He takes a long pause and goes, "Yeah, I'm okay. Basically, we were put under the sleep spell, or something like the sleep spell."
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. Just letting you know that if you or one of your friends, I'm not accusing, I'm just saying that if you took one of the cauldrons and they find it in your stuff,
Would that be bad?
that'd
Would that
not
be
be,
bad?
yeah, that'd be not good.
Okay. Okay. I'll ask and see if any of them had seen it. I'm gonna go try to see if laying down makes me stop feeling hollow.
Is that an astral elf thing?
Don't
Or
know.
are
It just
you
happened.
are you
today.
making fun of me because I have hollow bones?
Oh, no, not at all. No, that's actually pretty cool. I think that's the term that people use here. Um, it has nothing to do with temperature. I think it's a positive affirmation, but it's unique, and that's good.
All right. If you see Gardar, just let him know shifts are going to be moved around until they're done
That makes sense.
investigating.
That makes sense. I'll let him know. Oh, he's on the other side of campus, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go sleep this off, and I will find him in the morning.
Alrighty. You head to your dorm
Yep.
and go to sleep. Torin.
And
So actually, I don't know if Imrian is gonna go to sleep because I think 30 minutes might have been too much. I think it might have been 10 minutes of half panic, half shit. I have to deal with that, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
And Torin would have spent 10 more minutes just tearing apart their room, and if they don't find anything, they're gonna be running to Lorehold to get Adeline and possibly the other two.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Investigation 3.
3. You are tearing up your room looking for all of these things, looking through all of your things to find your particular item that you had lost. Or was it stolen? Or did you put it somewhere? Did it move on its own? You don't know. You're freaking out. You don't find it. You start to run downstairs to head towards Lorehold when you bump into Imrian nose in book.
Sorry.
Imrian.
I'm supposed to be hiding.
Cool. Hide next to my dorm. I will be there in just a bit. I have to go grab Adeline.
Okay.
You've seen Torin, anxious freaking out. Torin is currently freaking out.
Wait. Hang on. Did something happen to King Shrubbery?
Nope, no time to explain. And runs.
Nose back in book.
Okay.
And I'll hide next to the dorm.
Alrighty. Garadar's asleep. Evan, you are currently looking for Shay. It takes you maybe 2 hours and you just don't find him anywhere.
That son of a bitch. I think last ditch effort, just yelling Shay's name really, 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 really loud.
Oh no!
Actually, I'll use thaumaturgy to yell it really loud.
All right, make a general charisma check.
Cool charisma, yeah. 5.
People look at you and are very off-put by this.
Well, you know what I'm off put by is that Shay's part dog and couldn't hear that. So we've all got our things, huh? I guess I give up and go back to my dorm.
Okay.
I'll catch them at breakfast.
Okay. You catch him at breakfast. That sounds good. Torin, after the long run that you do, you find Adeline sort of sitting outside, enjoying a cup of tea with a couple of classmates. Apparently they're in a study group, is what it looks like.
Does Adeline by chance speak Draconic?
I would say yes. Due to the situation that happened, I assume that the three of you would all speak Draconic.
Well, Torin actually just learned that, and does not fully realize that he is speaking in a different language, but after running, is slipping between Common and Draconic, and just basically says, "We gotta go. We gotta hurry. Come on, it's gone."
She goes, "Calm down, Torin. What is going on? What's gone?"
He gives her a look.
I'm sure it's not gone, Torin. And
he grabs her by the hand and starts running.
Okay, bye. You make it back to your dorm, and you do see Imrian standing next to your dorm room, nose in book, just standing next to your door.
Breathing very heavily, Torn is going to unlock the door and just very slowly open it.
Okay.
And you can see through the crack in the door their room, which doesn't have like a lot of possessions, but anything that they do own is on the floor, or like there's things that are like strewn across the bed. The bed's been stripped of its sheets.
Okay. I'm gonna need Imrian, are you going in with Torin and Adeline, or are you staying?
No, I'm assuming the goal was to gather us. So even without being told, he probably assumes that it's meeting time.
Okay.
So as the door opens and everything is scattered about, Imran's just going to look to Torin. Torin, I think someone was in here.
No, this was me, but it's gone.
No, it's not. It's all over the floor.
No, and the times that you've been in Torrin's bed, in Torrin's room,
Whoa.
Cat, it's nothing, I swear. The time that you've been in Torrin's room, they've always looked under the bed, but like always tried to like hide what's under it. But they like pull a blanket that was in the way of like viewing the bed and just like points underneath, and you see like another blanket that's like made into sort of a nest, and as far as I'm aware, there's nothing in it.
Make an investigation check, Imran.
Yep. 10.
10. You see under the bed blankets twisted into a nest. There's nothing inside of those blankets. But
Yeah, you're right. It's gone.
Adeline looks under the bed as well. And looks back up to Torin. Torin, is there anything else that's missing?
Torin didn't even think about if anything else was missing, and is going to like very carefully just like start putting things back haphazardly where they're supposed to go. Is there anything missing?
Yes, your cauldron's also missing.
Actually, I don't think that Torin would have brought it to his dorm. I think he probably would have dropped it off somewhere in the garden.
King Shrubbery is dead.
Okay, then. If you left it in the garden, then no, it would not be missing from your room.
Okay.
Make another investigation check.
Okay, we'll go gray die. Not great. Do I have a +2 investigation? I do not. 6.
Okay.
Twice as good as my other one.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying, but just rolling terribly.
Dice gods. Why?
In a panic, Torn is going to just look at Imrian and just explain. Okay, so the summer before we came to Strixhaven, I was I had finally convinced Adeline and Harriet to go to Strixhaven with me, and we all applied and we all got in, and we were going outside for a celebratory picnic, and we heard some sort of noises, and we investigated, and there happened to be a cave behind a waterfall, and in the waterfall cave there was a also, Torn still doesn't realize that they're slipping in and out of Draconic. Imrian, do you speak Draconic?
I do not. So he's looking at you like he's paying attention, and he's blinking to give the impression that he's understanding.
Yeah, so you're like hearing half of this, and half of it is very like growly. I don't know exactly what Draconic sounds like, but
we've canonically made mostly Draconic is the equivalent to like Russian.
Okay.
Yeah,
so yes, slipping in and out of that, and
he'll hold his hand up real quick. Can you repeat everything you said after you go first? Because I don't speak that.
Was that an actual word, or was that just someone repeating a word?
It was an actual word, but it was cat sleeves.
Yeah, it's like him trying to repeat a word you said phonetically, and it just comes out all fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Torin pauses and at first is wondering like what you're meaning by Igor, but then realizes that they understood that. And it's like, what? And looks at Adeline.
Bits and pieces. I don't know the rest.
Okay, Torin's gonna take a deep breath. Okay. So, we had all gotten to Strixhaven, we were having a picnic to celebrate. And there was a waterfall, there was sounds coming from the waterfall, there was a cave behind it, there was a dragon. It was dead or dying or injured. It didn't think that it was going to survive. And gave me a rock. I think it might have been a geode. And told me to protect it. And now it's gone.
Oh. Sounds like a really important geode.
Torin is just gonna start saying multiple curse words in Draconic, not realizing that he's cursing in Draconic, and is just gonna tear the room apart one more time.
And with that, Adeline is gonna go. I'm gonna go find Harriet. We're gonna figure this out. Imrian, you look terrible.
This is just my face.
No, you look like you're about to kill over.
I'm not in an altercation.
I look at Imrian. Does he look like pale or something?
Yeah, he looks like all the color has drained from him. The color he does have. And Torin, you're starting to feel exhausted as well.
You know what? I'm gonna keep looking here. Imrian, you go to bed. And I'm gonna try to sleep. Adeline, you want to meet me and Harriet tomorrow at breakfast? and see if we can figure out what to do next.
Yes. I'll go talk to Harriet. You guys get rest. We'll see each other in the morning.
Okay. Obviously don't tell anyone about this, but yeah.
Okay. We'll find your rock. I'm gonna go lay down.
Everyone goes to sleep and wakes up the next morning. Anyone who had lost their spell slots have gained them back.
Ooh. Okay.
I was worried about that.
I was too.
I wasn't. I didn't get hit. Because
Must be nice.
Yeah, it's a skill issue.
I almost hit level up instead of long rest. Probably because I need a long rest.
Well, breakfast, I'm hunting for Shay.
Alrighty. Emrian,
I'm gonna go ahead.
I was just going down the line. Are you going to breakfast?
No, I'm actually gonna find Gardar first.
Okay. Gardar, I can't remember. Did you tell them that you were in Witherbloom in the group, or was that at Torin with Torin alone?
With Torin,
Okay.
I believe.
Then
Would I know, having worked with him?
I would say yeah, you would know he would be in Witherbloom.
Cool.
Just because, like, on the schedule, it would say, so they know how far you guys are walking from.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would know he would be in Witherbloom. Gardar, what is your morning routine like? Are you someone who goes to get breakfast first, or are you slow getting up in the morning?
No, I'll get up pretty early, kind of get everything ready, and then roam and kind of see somewhat of the sun or more lights. We'll go towards the breakfast hall.
Okay. So while you're on your way towards the breakfast hall, you do see Emrian heading towards you.
Oh, hey,
Hello, Dara.
hi. Yavanish told me to tell you that our shifts are going to be different because of the incident that happened at the tavern.
Okay.
He said he would keep us updated.
So, do we still go in tonight, or?
I don't think so. I think the investigation's still going on, but once that wraps up, we should be notified.
Okay.
I'm gonna head to the dining hall. You want to come?
That's where I was heading to.
Perfect. And I'll walk, and since I'm not in Prismari, I put the book back up in my face.
Okay. The two of you make your way towards the dining hall. Evan, go ahead and roll a perception check looking for Shay.
Oh, this motherfucker. And I can't use my spells recklessly again because I gotta use them on the heist. Okay. Please, dice, please. Does a 16 find him?
16. You do see Shay sitting down at a table eating.
Oh,
He's been there the whole time.
I've
Yeah,
been
I
here
think
the
that-
whole time.
yeah, all my.
Evan's just been running around him, trying to find him.
He's actually been standing right behind me this entire time.
He's not a werewolf, he's a hide behind.
I think that Evan goes to sit next to Shay without even having anything for breakfast yet. Mm-hmm. So he's just in the dining hall empty-handed, and it's like, oh my gosh, finally I found you.
Yeah, what do you need?
Okay, so this is gonna, okay, well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want to know?
You looked for me.
Yes.
That's a hell of a way to start a conversation.
Oh, you need me for something, or you want to talk to me about something, so...
Honestly, I could use both. I do need you for something, but if you, I mean, like, you can say no.
Then no?
Okay, so do you know what you said no to?
No.
And that seemed like an ill-informed decision. So I'm just gonna start at the beginning, okay? So I failed one of my tests. Okay, it was the goop bucket test that one professor does. Failed the goop bucket test. And then shenanigans happened. Have you been to the tavern recently? There are bugs there. It's closed now. Anyways, they seem to have a lot of problems going on at that tavern, actually. Maybe people should just stop drinking. I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, so then I get a mysterious letter after we deal with the tavern incident, and it's like, oh, meet me in a purple cloak here at the Lorecraft College. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So I meet them in a purple cloak at the Lorecraft College. And lo and behold, it's Dr. Donnell, who's like super smart, graduated at 24 with a doctorate, and she wants me to go on this heist for her to retrieve an egg that is going to hatch into something evil, except it's kept in a museum, and the museum thinks that it's a gemstone instead of an egg, which means that it's going to hatch and unleash something evil if we don't retrieve it.
That's a lot.
That's why I asked the 1 to 10 question, but you didn't answer, so I gave you 11.
Uh-huh. So you have to go steal an egg from a museum.
At a gala. I don't know if you like galas, but they normally do. They have free food, and also it's a free excused absence. If you want to come, it's today.
And what is the chance that we could be caught and sent to prison?
Prison, 0%.
100% we will not go to prison.
100%. If anything, I might go to holding, but that's way different than prison.
Detention.
I got Dr. Donnell as backup on our side, and I can pin this whole thing. I've got the letter in my pocket. Can turn this right back around on her. If push comes to shove, we were put in a disproportionate position of power by an authority figure at our school and forced to do this.
Evan, make a persuasion check.
It's true. There's no persuading. It's a truth.
That loaded story. That
it's not loaded.
Advantage right there.
That's what happened. I got a 5.
All right, and with that, we're going to take a 10-minute break.
No! You rolled so bad we stopped playing.
She goes, look, not to be a bummer or anything, but if I were to get into any sort of trouble, My dad would kill me.
Swap the screen.
Is your dad cool?
Is my dad a what?
Is your dad cool or is your dad a bitch?
My dad's scary.
Alright, shit. Do you have any recommendations on people who aren't afraid of confrontation?
Well, I'm not afraid of confrontation. This is kind of like my last strike.
Before you enter confrontation, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you have any recommendations? Because, like, I need somebody, like... I don't know. I was kind of hoping we could hang out more.
no, we could totally hang out more. You just can't ask me to steal some kind of weird gemstone egg from a museum.
I mean, that's a really good bonding activity, though. That's how I met my other friends. I was almost getting gassed to death and stuff.
That's so tragic, but it's so true.
You have very
horrible.
strange hobbies, and
It wasn't by choice.
yeah.
I assure you.
Well, I mean, if you're into that kind of thing.
Look, my parents sent me here because they consider me a fuck up. And so I have to like prove myself to not be that.
Well, what better way to prove that than by
And to
saving the day?
commit a crime.
A crime of passion.
I am a passion. I'm not passionate about rocks.
But it's not a rock. Are you passionate, perchance, about eggs?
Are you passionate about felonies?
How do you feel about eggs?
They're
How do you feel about your mother?
Torin, when did you get here? This is getting and he's like starts to like fan himself. Is it like hot in here? I just remembered I have to go wash my bed, and he like picks up his coffee and just like books it.
Bye, Shay. No hard feelings? Question mark. Sorry about Torin. I'll bring you back a souvenir.
And that's when Gardar and Imrian you hear
Oh, hey, Shay, why did you do... Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's like just passing you guys up.
Hmm.
You know him?
Kinda. He's a dog, I think.
Hey, don't go
Fingers
spreading
crossed.
that around. He doesn't want people to know.
Yeah, like, wow, spilling his secrets.
He asked.
Okay. Everyone assembled
Seems
at
like
this
he's in a
table.
rush.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
Is Torn canonically there?
Yeah.
Torrin canonically just asked him if he has mommy issues.
Oh, that was a joke.
You didn't say
Well.
fingers crossed.
Sorry.
Torrin brought up his mom, and so he left.
Torin looks really tired. They got the bare minimum amount of sleep last night. They tore apart their room, like, I want to say like 3 more, like, tore it apart and put it back together 3 more times.
So, guys, everybody take a seat. I think he starts patting the other seats at the table. Take a seat, fellas. I've got a proposition for you all. I was approached yesterday. Imrian already knows this, but I was approached by Dr. Donnell, and she asked me to steal an egg that looks like a gemstone from a museum to prevent it from hatching. And I may be embellishing here, but also potentially causing the end of the world.
Wait a minute. A gemstone thing?
An egg.
That at all.
Yeah.
Did she
Hey,
say?
Torn, aren't you looking for a stone too?
Mine looked more like a geo. Like, did she say? Torn didn't say that. Fingers crossed. Did she say what it looked like?
Not yet. But after breakfast, we can go talk to her. She says other people think that it's a gem, but she thinks it's an egg.
How big is this said egg?
I don't know.
Big
But
enough to be a harbinger of doom, it seems like.
you know what else is a harbinger of doom? Bacteria, and those are small. So, food for thought.
What
You
are
want to know
those?
a plasmoid named Bacteria? Anyway.
Yeah,
Carry on.
he's really short. And really mean. But we're gonna get, it's a gala tonight at 6:00 and we get 5 tickets and there's 4 of us. So do any of you know anyone who would be, I've got a map and we're gonna scout ahead, but do any of you know anybody who would be good at that sort of stuff? I was thinking Shay, because enhanced senses and everything, and also, hey, it's Shay. Cool, but we got hunters marked together, kind of thought it would be like a bro thing, but he's got strict parents who don't want him going to museums, so...
Wait, museums are educational. Why would they not want someone to
They're
be a part of
Republican.
it? The what?
My gosh.
But I was thinking
Looks
maybe...
like there's a hurry.
I was thinking
Yeah.
maybe Mina Lee from journalism. Because, this is a good story, right?
Yeah, but they just get put away in a box. Not like it would ever actually be printed, right?
Well, what about disgraced professor turned hero, Dr. Donnell?
Or
Wait, she's
55 students
disgraced?
Steal from the museum.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
She's disgraced. What? Follow up on that. What?
They don't. She didn't elaborate much, but I'm guessing it probably has to do with her egg theory. And also, and this is not relevant to you guys, but it is my only reason for doing any of this. They made it my final.
You failed your fight. We studied so hard, Evan.
Hmm? There were a lot of goops. They all attacked me. I took down one of them. I passed the written.
So this is your practical? Wait,
Yes.
You said she's disgraced. Is she? Are you sure that this is actually your makeup? Did anyone else corroborate this? Did you talk to Professor Sharpbeak?
Oh,
Are you
There was-
sure she isn't using you?
there was a mailman.
Oh, well, there was a mailman.
He gave me the mail.
Well, if there was a mailman, then God damn it, she was trustworthy.
Are you scared of mailmen?
No, mailmen are the epitome of trustworthiness. There's nothing that can go wrong there. Someone sends you a letter that makes them trustworthy.
She had money for postage. Okay, maybe we stop by Professor Sharkbeak's office first to make sure that I'm not getting scammed. But even if we don't go through with it, it is an excused absence and 5 free tickets to a gala. And there's
Yeah. Also, it'd probably still be worth it to make sure that this thing is not what we're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I trust Professor Sharpbeak, and like, I'm just saying maybe we shouldn't just go in this blindly. Like, how are we even getting to the Scala?
she's gonna teleport us.
Okay. And then what?
That doesn't seem safe.
And then
know.
we do everything else.
Torn
Eh?
doesn't like this.
About that time, you see Harriet and Adeline sort of rush over to your guys' table.
Hey, did you guys ever fail a practical and have to retake it with robbery?
This is our first year, Evan.
Ah. Well, what if they failed this year?
Adeline goes, I passed my test.
Ooh. Harriet?
I also passed my test.
Okay. Starting to feel like an outlier here. On an unrelated note, what's your thoughts on museums?
Adeline's like, I like museums.
Do you want to visit one?
She just looks at Torin.
Evan, can we hold off on that for a minute? There's something else that we need to discuss. Is this a good place to talk?
I mean, I've been talking a lot here.
Is there like anyone like listening to our conversation? Is this like a secure place?
Make a perception check. I mean, it is a common area, so there are like a lot of people that do.
That's a 2.
It seems pretty
6.
safe. I mean, no one seems to be paying attention to you guys.
Harriet, are you caught up?
Yeah. Did you like not lock your door?
I'm pretty sure I locked it. I don't remember if I unlocked it going in, but I'm pretty sure I unlocked it and locked it. But also there's like magic and stuff, and like people have just gone in and out of our dorms and stuff since the beginning of the school year.
I have a lockpicking kit on me right now. That doesn't help.
That's good
Evan,
to know.
Did you go into my door? Did you go into my dorm?
Harriet's like, yeah. Evan, did you go into Torin's dorm?
No, I was too busy talking to a disgraced professor in a purple robe.
Harriet's gonna
confirm that.
Is gonna get closer to Evan and lean really close into his face. Evan.
Harriet.
Did you go into Torin's room?
No. Did you change your hair routine? It looks nice.
I did. Thank you for noticing.
Anytime.
And he puts his hand on top of your hand and like gauges your face to see if you're lying. Does Evan react?
No.
Okay.
You smell kind of like coconut.
Harriet will turn back to Torin. I think he's telling the truth.
It's hard to tell.
I mean, to be completely fair, I would have preferred it if he had stolen it, and it was just a prank, bruh.
I can steal something if you're... Do you want me to steal something?
No, I mean,
Okay.
we might... no.
I'm down.
I would prefer to still have it, but if... Oh, goodness. Jumping topics here. Adeline, do you know of a professor... What was the professor's name again?
Danelle. Dr.
Professor
Danelle.
Danelle.
Yeah.
Professor. No.
Yeah, I know, Danelle. She's a genius.
Did you have her for any classes, or...
Yeah, she actually runs, she's like the, sponsor for the history club.
Okay. Is she, like, on the up and up? Do you trust her?
Yeah, I would say so.
If she asked you to rob a museum, would you do it?
I don't know if I have the ability to rob a museum.
Let's say it was for a grade.
That sounds like something, who... How do I say this? People like you.
Ugh.
I don't think we have the same sort of grade situations happening.
Ow.
That was some bold shade right there.
Hey, remember when I asked you about museums earlier? Don't answer that.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't necessarily want Adeline going, but Adeline, I've got to be frank, that was a bit cold.
Well, no, I'm just saying that my tests are usually like on history and magical artifacts, and Harriet, his tests are usually nature driven.
Oh, I thought you were calling me dumb.
Oh, no, I would never say that to your face.
It really sounded like that.
Face.
Oh, well, you know what? I appreciate your queen. I really thought that you were like calling me an idiot.
No,
Candidly,
we just have
and with
different
passion.
We have different majors. I probably would never have to steal something for a grade. But if you're like someone who is trying to be a master thief, that may be
Or
part of
being
your grade.
trickster, okay, I hear what you're saying.
We
I'm just
just...
trying to figure out who
It's
I
a little
need on my team.
suspicious.
Oh, it's
It's a
super
little-
suspicious.
Yeah, because we got a mysterious letter, and they had a meeting alone. We don't know if this is official or if
I'll just hand him
we
the
could all
letter.
get in trouble for this, and now we have to go rob a museum, apparently.
Well, Evan, what do you want to do?
I want to steal,
Then
but I don't.
Does it
I
matter?
don't want to. I don't want to steal for an idiot. Like low key, there are bigger things on my plate right now than I want to steal. There's like a school conspiracy going on behind the scenes right now.
Okay, Evan.
But
Listen.
if this is a way for me to get in good with a member of the faculty and get in on what's going on behind the scenes,
I think you should do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you want to steal stuff and this teacher is giving you, a passing grade for going to steal something, that sounds like a win-win for you. I don't know how about the rest of you guys.
Free absence. And
Free
food.
absence.
And travel.
They asked me to show up.
Yeah.
Oh, Howard of me. Gar, was it? I'm so bad at names. This is this is Adeline and Harriet. Should we catch? Is Gardar part of the group now? Should we catch him up? Do you want to be on the end of a widespread school conspiracy?
What's a conspiracy?
Are you asking like, do you not know what a conspiracy is, or do you like? Are you asking like, what conspiracy is happening? Like, spill the tea. I don't.
Yes.
We don't have any tea.
Harry goes, just a minute, I can get you some tea. And he starts pulling out. And you can see Harriet is about 6'2", like almost 300 pounds. He's a big dude, and he has a very teeny tiny tea kettle and teacups and things that he's putting on the table. And Harriet starts to make tea while you guys are talking.
2 questions. What's a conspiracy, and why are you wanting to spill tea?
Yeah, that seems kind of like a waste.
Evan, do you know the phrase "spill the tea"?
Yeah, I'm hip. I learned it during my travels.
Okay, so
It's like gossip. It's like information, but an information that's fun.
I look over to
What makes
Gardar.
information fun?
If you don't want to bang your head into a wall after you hear it.
I mean, then
So most information then.
So
You and I do differently in school.
So Harriet goes,
Seeing as how you have to now steal it from a museum, I think so.
Not my fault, dude. I got that dog in me. Couldn't back down from a fight.
Wait, so that's why you and Shay are good friends.
Oh, yeah.
So, are we doing this? Because if we are, then we should go talk to that lady again.
I still want to know what a conspiracy is.
Okay, so essentially, the first day that the school started and there was orientation and everything.
I wasn't here for that.
Were you here for the big attack? Do you know? Were you here during orientation?
I was here for orientation.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like you don't know anything. So, when we were here for the orientation, we had nearly completed it, and we got all of our prizes and everything, and we were attacked by a bunch of sentient suitcases or trunks or whatever you want to call them. They happened to be possessed by some sort of weird goo. Then there was another attack
Aren't those just mimics?
It's debatable. We don't exactly know. It's a little more complicated than just straight up mimics. That's what we thought at first, but then there was apparently some goo that came into contact with these frogs during a frog race, and the frogs grew into giant frogs and attacked the student body. We slayed those too and got covered in this dark goo. We made an evil goo tomato. Then we started hallucinating. Then there was I might be getting things out of order a little here, but
Oh
then
yeah,
there
you
was
forgot Cordy,
I,
right?
I think you started hallucinating from the beginning.
No, the hallucination was. Do you remember the gas attacks?
that was later. Then one of our friends disappeared. We don't exactly know what happened with that. There was also the entire Silk Ball team. They somehow came into contact with the goo, and they all turned into goo monsters. And the school body decided to they like trapped them, but they didn't make it. Then there was a widespread attack that no one really knows about, where the former Silk Ball coach was murdered. So was the nurse, and they attempted to murder the dean. I don't know how many others were attacked and or killed, but it was a coordinated attack, and this is all these are all connected to this strange goo, which is natural, but it's like darkly enchanted, and we're trying to figure it out before the entire student body dies. But also, we've been told to not investigate this, and that everything's fine. Nothing ever bad happens in Strixhaven. There is no war in Strixhaven. And we've also like seen I went through the newspapers and yearbooks. There's never been anything recorded bad happening at the school. The entire Silkwall team died last year, and it didn't even make the newspaper. There wasn't a memoriam. There wasn't anything.
Then how do you know if they died?
Because we know one of their brothers.
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah. And we know an ex-member of the team.
And
But did you see any of them die?
Did you see any of them live?
Well, we're talking about a professor trying to teleport us somewhere.
Think about this. The entire team couldn't have been seniors. Can you find anybody at this school who played Silk Ball last year?
I don't know. I didn't go watch it.
The answer is no.
Evan's not really selling this well, but
okay.
I'm just telling you the information that we found.
You're right. I'm gonna go get breakfast. Actually, bye.
Evan, that's not what I don't care.
He seems stressed.
A little bit.
I'm gonna fail again.
Believe us or don't believe us,
Study?
but that's the information that we have found.
And you're the one who asked. I'm going now.
Okay, so does that mean that Evan is getting food and heading straight towards the lady's office?
Evan is probably getting food and then coming right back to the table.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
It's like, I'm leaving. I'm back.
Alrighty. Evan leaves and gets his food and comes back to the table. You all respectively get your different breakfasts. Breakfast
side.
Yeah. Your brekkie.
Breakfast side.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Are you gonna go hear the lady out? Are you gonna go talk to Sharpbeak?
I don't particularly trust Sharpbeak. I wasn't necessarily proposing talking to that guy, but
So
I'll
to the doctor.
defer to the rest of the group. Oh shoot! I forgot. At the end of breakfast, Torrin would have pulled out the box that Fen left us, and gone. By the way, absolutely no clue what it is, and the fucker didn't leave a note. But Fen left this box of weird, mysterious, inedible goo. Don't try it. I wouldn't recommend it.
I'll take a portion of the goo out.
Okay. It is like a lime green color. And it is squishyable.
I just repeatedly squish it like a stress ball.
You squish it like a stress ball, and as you do, you hear like a small bell ring in your ear when you squish it.
I'm looking around, not really associating the two, but I look around like the high schooler who thought they heard the bell ring for class, and it probably didn't ring.
Okay.
That's new?
What's new?
The rest of the little green blobs go, that's new. In Imrian's voice.
Whoa.
I take one of the goos and I walk to the other side of the dining room, I don't know where we are, and squeeze it and say, "Can you guys hear me?"
And you guys hear? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Totally can.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you have message goo.
Message goo.
DM. We heard that from both the goo, or was there only two to begin with?
There's a total of 4 of these little goo balls.
So when we
They're
heard
about
that,
the
did we
size
hear
of a
from
stress ball.
all the rest?
Yeah. If you squeeze the ball and talk into it, all the rest of them relay the message.
So it's walkie-talkies.
Essentially, yeah.
Walkie-talkie.
I'll make a heist really easy, huh, guys?
Yeah, well, now we can't get caught.
Foolproof
Truly.
now.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Daredevil grab one. Pretty
Oh.
good.
Just because Adeline made Torrin hyper aware of all of his belongings and everything, on the way to Lorehold, Torrin's gonna check the hiding spot in the garden to see if the cauldron's still there.
Make an investigation check.
18.
18. It is not there.
Oh shit.
Hey guys, this is walk and talk. I took one of the cauldrons.
You what?
And I was gonna have someone else look at it to see if there was runes on it or anything, so we could figure out if we could trace it back or something. And basically, I hid it in the garden for safekeeping, and it's not there anymore.
Yavanish told me that was bad news. That it's not good for us to have that.
Well, it's a
Well,
good
we
thing
don't have it
anymore.
Oh, yeah, but that means somebody else does, which means it's not good for them.
Well, it's their problem now.
Yeah, you shouldn't steal and not know what you're stealing.
I do that awkward head turn towards Evan. Like, we're just not about to fucking do that exact thing.
We're about to steal an egg that looks like a gem. I don't know what more you want.
I don't think you have enough information on this egg gem.
Well, we're about to get more.
Yeah, we definitely don't. I agree with you there.
I said you would tell us
That was
everything
the same
today.
idea as
You're a
why
sensible
the
one.
order got stolen.
You're a sensible one. I trust you slightly more now.
She said she was going to tell us everything when we were all together. Okay, she didn't want to say it twice.
The second we cross into Lorehold campus, I immediately put the book back in my face.
Fair enough.
Emery,
Hmm?
you look more suspicious when you do that.
No.
No, everyone here is uptight and stuffy and serious.
Adeline standing right there.
Yeah.
It holds true to his statement.
Yeah.
She did almost call me dumb earlier, so
I don't think that's helping him, Maria.
not very nice.
Adeline is going to pull Torrin aside and say, "Look, I understand that you guys are doing a thievery. I'm I'm gonna stay behind, and for one reason is I'm not very good at the whole being stealth, and someone needs to find your rock."
Well, we might be. I mean, it's not a big chance, I don't think, but it's surely not a coincidence that there's some sort of rock egg thing, and then my egg gets stolen. My rock gets stolen the same night. Do we think it's an egg? I hadn't thought about that. I mean, it just told me to protect it. I don't exactly know what it is.
Why would you protect a rock?
It's a dragon.
Keep it from breaking.
A dragon.
That's true.
Evan. So basically, Evan. Torrin explains the whole thing where it's like celebrating, picnic, waterfall, dying dragon with last dying breath. Protect this and geode.
But not any of the rest of its treasure?
Said it was the most important piece.
Okay. Who am I to judge a dragon?
Exactly.
Your material dragons have weird priorities.
As opposed to what dragons?
Astral.
The ones I
dragon?
kill.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Harry goes, some people just take their pet rocks really seriously.
That's fair.
I mean, have you ever read that one kid's book about weird dragon hordes?
Dragon tails, almost
You guys make it to Lorehold. Adeline basically says she's going to try to keep an eye out for the rock here and see what she could find out. Harriet's walking along with you guys. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun!